If January already feels overwhelming to you, you're not alone. Your brain is still recovering from the holidays, but your calendar thinks you're ready to run a marathon. So let's talk about a reset that your nervous system can actually handle. No pressure, no extremes. Welcome to the Longevity Path with Dr. Eva, where ancient wisdom meets modern regenerative medicine. So here's the simple reality. Your nervous system is not going to switch from holiday chaos to New Year clarity overnight. I know that's what most of us wish, but it just doesn't happen that way. It's still processing stimulation, irregular routines, disrupted sleep, and social exhaustion. So if you feel tired or unmotivated right now, it's not a personality flaw, it's biology. This episode is about giving your nervous system a reset that's sustainable, not stressful. The seed of renewal idea is simple. Start small and build naturally. That's the exact way that your nervous system prefers change. So your brain likes structure to change. Most people jump into January with this huge list of expectations. But neuroscience is very clear that overwhelmed brains, well, they just don't learn well. Instead of goals, start with structure. Simple, predictable patterns calm the nervous system, and that can really help to improve decision making. So for example, you want to try and wake up roughly around the same time every day. Eat regular meals, depending on your goals here. Have a consistent wind down routine and try to have one daily non-negotiable. And pick one that's easy, like stepping outside to get some sun or drinking more water. You don't need motivation first, you need stability first. And then motivation comes after. So let's pick one seed habit. A seed habit is small on purpose. It should feel almost too easy. This is a great way to build momentum without triggering overwhelm. So some examples: 3 minutes of stretching, writing down one to do instead of 10, going outside once a day, or something as simple as putting your phone down during meals. Once you stabilize one small habit, your brain becomes more open to the next one. This is opposite of the new year, new me chaos. And it works better. You're going to want to protect your attention because that is your brain's energy source. Your nervous system burns through energy when you're constantly switching tasks or multitasking. January tends to be full of this: planning, reorganizing, getting caught up, digital clutter, all the things. But just 2 simple rules can help instantly. Finish one thing before starting another. It might sound boring, but it really does cut your stress load dramatically. And then 2, you want to address attention leaks. These include checking your phone first thing, skipping meals, mindless scrolling, saying yes when you're tired, and staying in constant reaction mode. Protect your attention and protect your energy. So now let's talk about emotional debris from the holidays. Most people underestimate the amount of emotional residue left over at the end of the year. Things like social fatigue, unresolved conversations, family dynamics, the pressure to feel happy, financial stress, comparison and reflection overload. Your body doesn't automatically clear this. It's not out of sight, out of mind. It doesn't work that way. But you can find a simple way to reset without going into deep emotional work. So let's try this 60-second practice. Identify one thing that you don't want to take into the new year and name it. And then release it literally exhale it out. It sounds simple, but your nervous system responds to clarity, not intensity. Every year in clinic, I see the same pattern. Everyone thinks they're behind in January. But what's really happening is that your nervous system is transitioning. When you approach January with less pressure and smaller steps, you recover faster and stay consistent longer. I've seen more patients shift from a 3-minute habit than a 30-day challenge. Consistency really does matter more than effort. And you know that if you're one of those that has gotten the gym membership in January and then by March, April, we don't see you there anymore, do we? That's okay. You just find what works for you. Small steps. So now how do we action this? Well, pick your seed trio. So one small habit, one boundary to protect it, and one thing you're letting go from last year. So that's your seed trio. And write it down. Something about writing helps to make that connection for your brain, your body, and your nervous system. Write it. And then try and create one predictable moment each day. A daily anchor. Something the rest of your schedule for the day revolves around. Your nervous system relaxes when it knows what to expect. Makes sense, right? Okay, as a bonus here, let's talk about a 5-minute reset. So you're going to want to set your timer for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Come on, we've all got it. Somewhere, find it. Clear one surface, respond to one message, stretch or breathe, step outside, or do one task you've been avoiding. 5 minutes helps to break the freeze state and helps your system to restart. Thank you for joining me. Comment below, what is your seed that you want to plant for the new year? Let us know. And until next time, stay rooted, stay radiant, and beautifully balanced.